Breaking news. See what the Oba of Benin just concluded that is really making rounds in Edo State. Hello, my wonderful people, the great Oba of Benin, the traditional monarch in Edo State. This was City or Edo Kingdom is one of the oldest kingdom in Nigeria. I mean, right before the colonial masters came, and even before, right before 1960, the Edos have a very rich tradition. I mean, their history is there of things that were civilization, a lot of things that have happened in Edo State. So Edo State is a wealth of a lot of information about how things used to be. We remember the Oromio and all that and all that. There is a lot of history associated with Edo State. The Oba of Benin just concluded the Oduduwa ceremony, and this is really making rounds because of some particular things that happened. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Oba of Benin concludes Oduduwa's ceremony in Edo State. The Oba of Benin, Oba Awere II, on Tuesday concluded the first public performance of the Oduduwa ceremony at the sacred axis of the palace ground in Benin. The news agencies of Nigeria, NAN, report that the climax of the outdoor spiritual ceremony was when the Oba joined seven masquerades in their stylish dance steps as the royal drummers endurled spiritual incantations and the dance continued. The outdoor ceremony, which attracted many, especially the youth, started on May the 4th. The Oba's acting chief press secretary, Mr. Victor, noted that the ceremony is in commemoration of the return of the Oyameru, the son of Oduduwa, to his ancient ancestral land of Benin. This he explains this explains the purpose for the ceremony. He also used he said, and also it was also a ceremony to thank God, the ancestors, as well as the spirit of the community for the Oba Awerowe the second successful ascension to the throne of his father and for his forefathers. The spiritual ritual started during the regime of the Oba Esiege at about 1504 DC. That's just after the death of Christ. Lasted for it lasts for what? 14 days. This is the very ceremony. I was telling you about the rich culture of the Benin Kingdom. Look at how far this ceremony has begun. The whole Yoruba land, the Shekiris in Delta State. I mean, there is a lot of, association with the Benin Kingdom. As a matter of fact, permit me to say, the East, the South, the Southeast, the South, and the Southwest are all connected. If you go back in time in history, there is always this connection, especially the anchor point being Benin, the old is it or your empire and all that. There is a lot of story behind the ancestral throne of the great Benin Kingdom. Let's continue. The first 7 days are indoor activities, while the last 7 days are outdoor activities where the seven masquerades all play significant role, which you saw the Oba dancing with them. The masquerade dance to the spiritual in recitation by the royals of the drum, the plays of the drum, offering prayers, he said. According to him, the ceremony has benefit and it is also purification and sanctification of the community. He also explained that the ceremony words of evil, hostility, war, famine, untimely death also ushers in peace, tranquility, fertility, progress, and development. NAN reports that the ceremony is one of the greatest ceremony in the Great Benin Kingdom and it's not celebrated like any regular ceremony. The seven masquerades, which represent the deities, dance and play for the well being of the Oba, development among others from the first day to the last day of the ceremony. Hence, you see the Oba participating in the dance with the masquerade. In attendance this year's ceremony were the wives of the Oba, the chiefs, and other titled chiefs. Others were Speaker, House of Edo, House of Assembly, Marcos Sonobo, and a former Deputy Governor of Edo State, Pius Odubo, was also there. These were the people who were in attendance. So you see, this is a very practice that has been from ancient time. If you go back in time understand and you understand some of these things we're talking about, the traditional throne and all that has been going on in Benin Kingdom, you will appreciate history and culture and some things that have happened in time past. How the people of the fight or Romeo, a queen who offered herself up for her husband. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in and to understand the roles that all this has played. Don't forget that until recently, when Babangida and his wife Miriam, who is from Delta State, Asaba precisely, divided the Bendel, Delta and Edo. It used to be one single state until recently, not up to 30 years ago now, and these states were divided. However, these things have continued to trail and continue. But guess what? If you are to really go back in history, like I earlier reiterated, and check the whole antecedent, you will see that, like I was saying, the whole of the South is connected. Is it to Ife? Is it to Oyo? If you watch those old movies, or you have somebody who could really tell you about the stories of what happened in ancient time, look at how far back see how far back this ceremony has been. 15 AD. That's just after the death of Christ. 15 AD, after the death of Christ. So it's been a long time coming. When the British came and the whole colonial masters and the rest, Benin City was one of those. In those days, Benin, Edo State was one of the places where they word of the Europeans when they came in those days and what have you, until greed set in through some people and they were able to infiltrate. Other than that, they really protected their borders and territories. Leave us a comment. Let's hear your thoughts. Don't forget to please like us, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you get all our latest news. God bless you. Bye for now.